Nuclear energy would and will be an amazing boon for not only South Australia, but for all Australians in terms of defence, in terms of cheaper energy and so on. The coalition is committed to nuclear. The Prime Minister Albanese was out campaigning in the Hunter region yesterday and used it to have a crack at nuclear. Have a listen.
I was in Young Labor at the time when that earthquake devastated this community. Since then, as well, as you know, this is the last place that you'd put a nuclear reactor.
So, Alex, there is the Prime Minister playing undergraduate politics, Chernobyl-style scaremongering about modular nuclear power plants in the Hunter. This is disgraceful, tawdry stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah, and Rowan, we're actually talking about one of the cheapest and safest forms of power you can get when done in the way we're proposing. This has actually been the subject of only 3 incidents over the last 60, 70 years. And on each occasion, there have been almost no deaths except for Chernobyl, where there were, I think, 30 or 40 poor firefighters who were sent into the elephant's foot when day after the thing melted down. So it's completely wrong to be suggesting this is not safe, and to be running those sort of scare campaigns is completely and utterly unfair and unreasonable. More people die as a result of renewable power, people climbing up on roofs and falling off because of solar panels. That's the sort of thing the Prime Minister should be talking about. And here in South Australia, we've got 80% of the country's uranium. This is going to be a very good thing for South Australia. I was a very young child when all the protests about Roxby Downs were going on and the uranium mining in the 80s. And imagine if South Australia didn't have that project now. We're leading into another version of that. This has got to go ahead. Nuclear power will be excellent for Australia. Cheap, safe and effective, to call it a phrase.
Alex Antic, Liberal Senator there for South Australia. Good luck in the election coming up for the coalition. And thanks so much for coming on the show, Alex.